Once upon a time, in the kingdom of the 18th Home King, there was a beautiful princess named Mỹ Nương. She was both intelligent and gentle, loved by everyone in the kingdom. King Hung was very proud of his daughter and wanted to find her a worthy husband. Many suitors came to ask for her hand, but none could meet the king's high expectations. I shall give my daughter's hand to the one who can prove their strength and worth. One day, two young men appeared at the court. One was Son Tinh, the god of the Tản Viên mountain, and the other was Thuy Tinh, the god of the seas. Both were equally handsome, powerful, and distinguished. While Son Tinh was gentle and quiet, Thuy Tinh had a fiery temper. My name is Thuy Tinh. I am the god of the seas. I reign over all creatures living in the water. I own all coral, pearls, and treasures under the sea. I can raise the level of the sea as high as the mountain top. I can make rain and gather storms. If the princess marries me, she will become the queen of the sea. The most wonderful undersea world and the most magnificent undersea palace will be hers. My name is Son Tinh. My kingdom includes all mountains. I reign over all creatures living on the mountains. I own all the riches of the mountains, including all the beautiful trees, plants, and flowers. I can summon lions and birds. I can make the mountains grow high to the sky. I want to marry the princess and promise to bring her happiness and an eternal life. Unable to decide between the two, the king set a challenge. He asked them to bring rare gifts to win Mỹ Nương hand. 100 trays of glutinous rice, 200 square cakes, a 9-tusked elephant, a rooster with 9 spurs, and a horse with 9 manes. Whoever delivered the gifts first would marry the princess. At dawn, Son Tinh called upon the creatures of the mountains. With his powers, he quickly gathered all the gifts and presented them to the king. King Hùng Vương was most pleased and allowed Mỹ Nương to follow the prince to his home in the mountains. Later, smiling happily, the god of the waters appeared with an equal array, but his joy turned to fury when he learned of the victory of the god of the mountains. He immediately ordered his men to pursue Son Tinh and to take Mỹ Nương away. Thuy Tinh yelled at his men and flourished his magic sword. Then the creatures in the sea turned into thousands of soldiers. Heavy rains began to fall. Gusty winds began to blow. The water level rose higher and higher. The high waves and the flood washed down thousands of trees and houses. Son Tinh had his own magic wand too. He turned the animals on the mountain into thousands of soldiers to fight back. He turned the mountain higher as the water rose. The war between Son Tinh and Thuy Tinh lasted for days. No one won the war. Many lives were lost. Finally, Thuy Tinh and his men seized and withdrew to the sea. However, Thuy Tinh could not give up the idea of taking the princess back for himself. So, every year, Thuy Tinh raises the water and gathers storms up to the mountain top where Son Tinh and Mỹ Nương are living. Each year since that time, the god of the waters has renewed his onslaught. but each year he always loses by Son Tinh and his people, who would never give up to fight to keep their homeland safe. The battle between Son Tinh and Thuy Tinh continues to this day, symbolizing the resilience of the Vietnamese people in their struggle against natural disasters. Despite the floods that Thuy Tinh sends every year, Son Tinh strength remains unshaken, just like the people who endure and protect their land. To the people of northern Vietnam, especially in the provinces of Thái Nguyên, Yên Bái, Tuyên Quang, Phú Thọ, Quảng Ninh, Hải Phòng, Bắc Giang, Hà Nội, and the all provinces in the northern area currently affected by Typhoon Yagi. I would like to send you my heartfelt wishes for safety and resilience during this difficult time. May you find the strength to stand tall, just as Son Tinh did against Thuy Tinh, triumphing over the fierce power of nature. Together, with courage and unity, you will overcome this great challenge. Stay strong, and may peace return to your home soon.